Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 11 of the 2024 season here in the Premier Madden League. Our Rams continue an interesting stretch of our schedule where we play our third of 4 straight games against AFC opponents before our late week 13 bye. Last week we got a feel-good victory against the Denver Broncos. We'll try to keep those vibes going against a stout Buffalo Bills squad. Last season the Bills made it all the way to the AFC Championship game, but ultimately did not meet our Rams in the Super Bowl because they lost to the New England Patriots. The Bills right now are just trying to get back to the playoffs. They're 5-4 and need a big-time win, a statement win. Our Rams can't provide that, especially in a snowy environment in upstate New York. We're in a snow globe. For today's game, we are underway. Oh man, are we gonna have a fun one on our hands as Deontay Hardy taking the opening kick return and getting just past the 25-yard line. This is gonna be the first snow game we play with our Rams. So far, so good. An interception for John Johnson III. Looking outside, breaking a tackle, still going. John Johnson for 6. Whoa! John Johnson turns into the Incredible Hulk on the return, and it results in 6 points for the Los Angeles Rams as Christian Benford whiffs on the opportunity to block the PAT. A 7-point lead, 17 seconds into the game after the pick six thrown by number 17, Josh Allen. Man, you want to talk about the perfect start to a football game? There it is! Now we'll see if Josh Allen can find a rhythm, as this will be Blackshear running the ball. The Bills' normal RB1, James Cook, but Cook is injured for today's game, so you won't see him. Instead, third down, Josh Allen down low, going to Gabriel Davis, and finally his first completion of the game. Just need to get one in the bucket to start creating a trend, but even though that's a completion, it still didn't get much, and now you have a third down and long after this run gets 4 yards. So here's Josh Allen out the shotgun. Diggs is covered. Oh, the pressure gets to Allen, and he's able to throw it away, but on third down, yeah, we're cool with a throwaway. We're cool with forcing a punt, and it's not really going to be that good of a punt. About not even 20 yards of net field position change. Look at that! Downfield, open, got it! Kirk Merritt, gone! Kirko! Bang! The first play of offense is the last play of offense as Kirk Merritt catches the teardropper from Jalen Henderson, and we are up 13-0 after 2 explosive plays. 3 minutes into the game. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the snow when I loaded into this game, I was worried because I felt like we would be at such a disadvantage quarterback wise with superstar X Factor Josh Allen against rookie Jalen Henderson. And rookie Jalen Henderson doesn't throw accurate passes in bone dry conditions sometimes. So this will be a holding penalty. So this big run is coming back, unfortunately, for the Bills. But yeah, I was like, oh man, I really hope we don't have to put Jalen Henderson in a position to pass too often. Well, so far, one pass couldn't be any more perfect. Whoa, that's what I'm talking about. That's where Josh Allen can do Josh Allen things, and there's not much we can do about it. That was a throw that any normal quarterback is not going to make, because Ro Torrance actually is injured here, so that's going to put Keon Crossan in the game for the time being at the quarterback position, and Crossan's actually able to make the tackle, force a third down, out the eye. Allen handing off. This is LJ Johnson Jr. for the first down, past midfield, and the Bills on their most productive drive to start the game, but just like that, backward they go. Aaron Donald with the sack, now on fire. Next play, wide open, it's Diggs, and he missed him, Oh, that was a walk-in touchdown, a break in the coverage. Instead, third down and 20, and Josh Allen can't even throw a meaningless check down, as this punt's not looking too good itself, and Julian Fleming has a chance to return it, and that he will. Fleming trying to turn the corner, and oh man, I believe for the second week in a row, tackled by the punter. Julian Fleming, he will get a punt return before this season is over. You just feel it coming at any given moment as Jalen, that one almost got away, caught by Fleming, showcasing that 99 break tackle, throwing a couple of bodies to the ground on his way to getting a first down. Now let's see what our offense really has to do. We got a one-play touchdown, and let's see if we could put together an actual drive against this Bills defense. so far, so good. Jalen Henderson with the scramble for the first down. Penalty on the play might be on us. For now, Henderson still looking and just going to throw that ball away. And let's see what it was. It might be illegal contact, and it actually is on Jordan Poyer. So we're going to get a free 5 yards and a first down. Henderson just got it off. Bill is trying to bring the pressure, but we're able to hit Hunter Henry for a gain of 5 yards. Beforehand, next play, Antonio Gibson looking for the end zone. Oh, so close. 2 yards short, but a great run by Gibson, who cannot capitalize on the next play. Great open field tackle by Matt Milano. We empty the backfield. Jalen Henderson outside and in for 6. Jalen Henderson showing some ball carrier vision right there. Normally that play we just blasted up the middle, but seeing the user defender, we kind of just called an audible, try to get out of dodge, and thankfully the blocking outside was really good, because normally someone will either shed, or especially in real life, you get a holding penalty doing stuff like that on the offensive line when you try to go east to west. But I mean, it worked out beautifully for us, and I mean, the start is everything we could have dreamed of and then some. Up 21 points against a really good Bills team with an offense that we know can put up points with ease. We have ourselves a cushion, for sure, as Josh Allen looking to take a big bite out of that cushion on this drive. Going to LJ Johnson. That's a first down. Next play, the pressure. Oh, and nearly the pick. Bo Braid in coverage. A missed opportunity. Second down, jet sweep. Stephon Diggs cuts it inside, but Kobe Durant did everything he could to make sure that play wasn't broken for a big gain. Third down in the flats, and Allen missed again. It has to be said that Josh Allen is playing like the rookie right now, not Jalen Henderson. I don't know what has gotten into Josh Allen. Oh, Julian Fleming, is this the time? No, once again, the punter always does. Damn punters are always in the way, as Puka Nacua coming off of a career game against the Denver Broncos last week, catching a little RPO. Henderson 4 for 4. Can he make it 5 for 5? You bet you can when you dial up 10. Cooper Kupp with the catch. Here's, Antonio Gibson off to a good start to this game. 4 rushes for 36 yards. Everything looking easy for him. Second down. Jalen in trouble. Scrambling away. Gotta kill this play, and eventually we do. It's third down and inches, so we don't want to risk anything. We'll try to get the easy first down, which we do. And, I mean, running the ball is coming pretty easy right now. No reason to get away from that, though. First down. We're passing. We're scoring. 2-2 Atwell. Remember him? Well, you definitely know where he is right now, because he's in the end zone doing snow angels. It is 28-0. Tutu Atwell has dropped to the wide receiver 4 in our depth chart after we drafted Julian Fleming, and he has such a good preseason, we couldn't deny him moving up the depth chart. So he's 4 behind Puka, Cooper Kupp, and Fleming, but I mean, he does his job. He's really the wide receiver 5, because Tim Patrick is more of our 4 out there. But shout out to Tutu Atwell for finding his way into the game and making a play. And, I mean, at this point, we just want to stomp on the Bills' necks. This is not a position we are really familiar with, as Aaron Donald gets the third down sack, forcing a punt. This is almost a mercy punt at this point. It's like, what else can the Bills do? I guess we'll just punt it and give Julian Fleming another chance. Man, oh man. You feel for him, because he feels like he's overdue to get one of these punt returns. One day, is Julian Fleming outside, and same exact sequence as we did earlier in the game. Punt return for Fleming, and then give him that little RPO flat route to run, and he gets it for a first down once again, as we just get the screen pass off. Good blocking. Great open field pancake by Steve Avila, the left guard, as we give it to Gibson. Power run. Antonio Gibson shimmying, shaking, a gain of 9. Same play, next play, but we cannot get the 1 yard necessary for the first down. We let the clock run to the 2-minute warning. Give it to Gibson once more. He's got it. How much more can he get? He nearly got all of it. Down to the 12. We put clock on Antonio Gibson, patient running. The blocking was really good. Too good. Holding on the tight end. Tyler Higbee brings that one back. So now on first down and 12. Oh, we dial up Higbee, and he is rewarded for committing a penalty by getting a gain of 8. Chew clock still on. 35 seconds left in the half. Fleming. Awkward grab right there. Therefore, Matt Milano able to make the tackle. Timeout by Buffalo here as they try to save some time before the end of the first half. Now our Rams call a timeout to reset the play on third down. Out in the spread. Going to Kupp. He cannot make the catch. Matt Milano has been a thorn in our side all day long. He's the one that jarred the ball out of the hands of Cooper Kupp. And we settle for the field goal, but hold on a second. We're about to get 3 more downs, 3 more cracks at it, roughing the kicker, and we're back on the field just like that. Kirk Merritt keeping the play alive, and it actually got a gain of a yard as we're forced to burn our second of 3 timeouts in the half. Going to Gibson on the run, outside, whoop, and back in. And back in to a familiar spot for our Rams, the end zone. Wow, 35-0. Who could have seen this coming? And the Bills commit roughing the kicker again, just to boo and probably show the internal frustration for the Bills, because there's no way they could have expected this. Our Rams team has not really been capable of committing a blowout like this all throughout the cycle, let alone the season, let alone the past couple of weeks, as that's actually an incompletion. Whoa, playing with fire right there, and Diggs can't even make the catch. And now, if we got to stop here, we might have to burn that timeout. Why not, right? Third down, Allen way back, and balls up for grabs, and picked off Byron Young. Oh, do a snow angel. Do a snow angel for the whole team. They're all in the end zone celebrating. The defense is lit. The offense is lit. And the Bills, oh, they're freezing cold in more ways than one. Down after this PAT, 42-0 at home as we go to halftime. Unbelievable sequence. I believe it was Dylan Brooks who got the pressure, and Josh Allen, it looked like it was just one of those throwaways, but the ball got literally popped up in the air, popped by, and Byron Young was there, right place, right time, and I mean, right before halftime. That's beautiful, because if it's anything but a touchdown on that, you know, we probably have to settle for a field goal. There's not really much time to do anything, so, you know, to get that free touchdown, it's essentially a free touchdown in the game. I don't think it'll be necessary for the outcome, but you love to see it. We simply love to see it. And now what we are seeing is Zach Evans. Talk about throwbacks. Today's a throwback. We got Tutu Atwell, and now we have Zach Evans, part of last year's team that kind of lost playing time because of newcomers. Zach Evans has been our running back 3, but we haven't seen him because RB1 is RB1 and RB1A and RB1B, right? As there's that bad man again, Tutu Atwell completing a third down, both feet in bounds for the first down. But yeah, between Antonio Gibson and Kirk Merritt, they take all the running back snaps, and we're not running the ball with them. It's Jalen Henderson, so there's no need for Zach Evans. We haven't had any injuries to our running back core for the most part, as well as we're not able to get that third down, just trying to throw a screen pass to Tim Patrick, but we had to get it off hot before the blocking could set up, and we end up punting the ball away. So we got backups in. You'll notice offensively we got backups in. We're up 42-0. I mean, at this point, you know, you don't really want starters out there. You don't want to risk injury in a game that is pretty much already won. Also, per league rules, you are actually not allowed to have your starters in once you're up really big in the second half. Once you're up, I think it's 35 points in the third quarter and 48 points in the fourth quarter. You're actually not allowed to have your starters into stat pad, essentially, which, I mean, not a problem with me, but I'm just letting you guys know that, you know, if we do not have this deficit shrink, you will not be seeing the starters for the rest of the game. As third down, the Bills trying to shrink that deficit, just trying to put points on the board right now, just trying to put together a good drive for their own confidence sake, just to save face, because this is not really a winnable game. You just don't want to get shut out, right? Josh Allen immediately scrambling away from pressure. Byron Young getting home. And he's brought in Dylan Brooks to join the party to share half the sack as Diggs makes the catch, but still going to be third down and goal from the 13-yard line. You see the miserable stat line for Josh Allen late in the third quarter. Not even close to 100 yards passing. He'll go to Blackshear, try to lead him in stride. As you see, now an injury to Dawson Knox. That's the last thing you want in a game like this, to lose a key player. And the Bills on fourth down at the 8-yard line, they're going to kick the field goal. Clearly, they're not chasing the final outcome. They're just chasing the fact to not get blown out. And I don't even blame them, because it's like, man, if I have a chance to not get shut out, let me get my field goal. Let me save face real quick. Whoa, Trey! I believe that was Williams, the linebacker, who might have just saved the touchdown as Tutu Atwell. So now we got Tutu Atwell. I believe we have Puka Nacua out there, because our normal 6-string wide receiver, Isaiah Hodgins, is still injured. So we only have five healthy receivers. So we got to put somebody out there, so might as well be Puka. And yeah, Jameis Winston, he'll be cleaning up. And we also got Dwayne Allen, the backup third string, actually, tight end, playing tight end 1 right now as Tim Patrick with the third down conversion. Shout out to some of these backups balling right now. I mean, Jameis is 4 for 4. He's mopping up pretty well as we go up the gut with Zach Evans. Can we get a score with Zach Evans before we... Oh, no, that's not what we want. We don't want to lose a starting offensive lineman before we get out of here. That's Rob Havenstein, I believe, still our highest overall right tackle. Or, not right tackle, offensive lineman at right tackle. Thankfully, he's all right, but we'll give him the rest of the game off. We clearly don't need him as Kirk Merritt comes in just to spell Zach Evans for a play is... I mean, nobody wants to see injuries in this game because, 1, we're trying to chew clock, and 2, you don't want anybody to get injured in an insignificant, quarter like this where it's not going to affect any sort of final outcomes. As we go for the field goal here on 4th down, try to get that 3rd down to, I believe, Allen, but he wasn't able to. I mean, he made the catch, but wasn't able to get the 1st down. So we'll put Chase McLaughlin on the field and let Chase continue his perfect season kicking, even in the snow. Chase McLaughlin. I mean, rain, sleet, snow, or hail. Chase McLaughlin will deliver the mail, all right? Whoa, Josh Allen delivering a beauty over the head of Deion Jones. And that puts Josh Allen over 100 yards passing. It took him until about 6 minutes in the 4th quarter to get there, which means, once again, our pass defense playing really good. We saw elements of that last week against Denver, and we're seeing that again. Promising signs after some of the drama that we went through mid-season. And despite all that drama, we are... after this should-be win, are going to be 8-3 after this game, which, you know, it feels like we've tried to hit the panic button even in a lot of the wins, but at the end of the day, an 8-3 mark is still really good and puts us well in position to make the playoffs and possibly win our division. Something we were not able to do last season. Last season, remember, we actually finished 3rd in our division despite finishing with an 11-6 record. So that's all on the table for us, even though it feels like we're a team in transition this year and should be anything but 8-3. It almost feels like we could have the record, maybe not inversed at 3-8, but, you know, be around 500. It feels like we're playing around 500 ball, but here we are 8-3. Though it must be said, the last 2 weeks we aren't playing at that. But, you know, we have the young team and we might be hitting our stride at the right time. Now our guys are developing, now they're getting better, now they're making plays, and this might be the new future of our Los Angeles Rams. This might be just something to get used to. Maybe we are that team now that can get it done. And, you know, granted we didn't need much of Jalen Henderson, but the fact that he didn't make any wrong steps in today's game, I mean, it shows you what we can get done when the offense can perform well, along with the usual defensive production that we can get. And yeah, we find ourselves up 35 points late in the 4th quarter. So we have a Week 12 game against the Miami Dolphins. That should be a fun one before the bye week. Miami's a pretty solid team. And then after the bye, we actually have a really tough schedule. We have 2 huge divisional games against the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Those could really decide the final standings in the NFC West. And we also played the Green Bay Packers late in the season. That'll be a playoff rematch. And, you know, as we've seen throughout in all these playoff rematches that we've had, you know, the teams are gunning for us. The Patriots were able to successfully gun for us. The Bears, they tried. They ultimately whiffed, but they definitely came at our neck. So, you know, we're going to be going against some of the top teams in the league, something to keep an eye on as Blackshear trying to get maybe one more touchdown before the game is over, but it won't be coming from Blackshear because he ends up getting injured. So that's going to burn the Bills his final timeout. So yeah, we are going to be put under our toughest test to end the season. So it's a good thing that we are getting battle tested now to be ready for the final battles that are upcoming as we try to make a playoff push. Stephon Diggs with a nice catch up the seams, and we'll see if the Bills can score a second garbage time touchdown in the final half of this game, final half of this quarter, I should say, and they will. That's Dawson Knox in for the touchdown. I'm not going to lie, even in games like this, it still kind of annoys me to give up touchdowns because I'm like, oh man, we are keeping them out the end zone. I hate to give up just 2 random touchdowns just to make it look like, yeah, he scored some points. Like, you know, he was doing his thing. Like, no, it was just when we let our foot off the gas as that's going to be illegal touching for sure. That dude completely jumped the line right there. I don't know what he was playing at, but either way, we'll take the penalty. We'll take the kneel down, and we're going to take a hit from Jameis Winston. The Bills just putting a mockery of the game of football on display in the last couple of minutes, and it doesn't matter. We don't got to deal with Buffalo anymore. We'll get the win, and we survive a snowstorm and end up having fun in the snow at the end of the day. So yeah, shout out to our squad for getting it done. Leave a like on this video. Not much else to be said about a game like this. Thank God we don't have to do a whole monologue about why we lost. Instead, it's about why we won. And you see the stats, it's just efficient ball. And, I mean, Jalen had one big throw, but otherwise we didn't really need him to do too much. The ground game just got it done. Defense just got it done, and hopefully this will be more the same. So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. GG's to the Buffalo Bills. We'll catch you guys next time, and I guess we'll go through the stats as always before we finish this game. So yeah, like I said, now, I mean, a lot of pancake blocks. So clearly Buffalo did something wrong. We got that many pancake blocks. The Bills are, you know, clearly trying to figure stuff out. They're now 5-5, and we'll see if they can turn it around and try to make playoffs before them. But clearly, they did a lot wrong in today's game. Kind of how we felt a couple of weeks ago against the Patriots. Just the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and you experience them all in an NFL season. So on that note, I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.